She was invisible to everyone until one secret note changed everything. This is the story you won't forget.
Have you ever wondered if one small act of kindness could really change someone's whole life? This is the story of Emma and how a simple sandwich turned her entire world around. Emma was 14 and always sat alone at lunch. She didn't have fancy clothes or the latest gadgets. Her shoes had holes and her backpack was held together with tape. Kids teased her, so she learned to be invisible. She kept her head down, her thoughts hidden. But deep inside, Emma wished someone, anyone, would notice she mattered. One day, after gym class, Emma found a note slipped into her locker. Her heart pounded. She feared another mean prank. With trembling hands, she unfolded it. The note read, "You are important. You matter more than you know. Your secret friend." Emma's eyes filled with tears. No one had ever said something so kind to her before. She wondered who had written it but couldn't figure it out. Later that day, she heard a voice behind her in the hallway. "Emma?" She turned around to see Mrs. Jenkins, the school librarian. "Can I talk with you for a minute?" Emma nodded nervously, expecting trouble. Mrs. Jenkins smiled gently. "I noticed you reading alone every day. Would you like to help me in the library after school?" Emma felt warmth spread through her chest. Someone had noticed her. She nodded eagerly. Working with Mrs. Jenkins became Emma's favorite part of the day. She helped organize books, decorate bulletin boards, and even learned to use the library computer. Mrs. Jenkins always listened, even when Emma didn't say much. But still, Emma wondered about that mysterious note. One afternoon, while Emma stacked books, Mrs. Jenkins asked softly, "Emma, have you thought about joining the student newspaper?" Emma shook her head quickly. "Oh no, I can't do that. Nobody would read anything I wrote." Mrs. Jenkins stopped and gently placed a hand on her shoulder. "You won't know until you try. You have stories inside you that only you can tell. Trust me, you matter more than you know." Emma froze. Those words matched the note exactly. Her heart raced. "It was you?" she asked quietly. Mrs. Jenkins smiled warmly. Sometimes it just takes a small act of kindness to remind someone how special they really are. Emma took Mrs. Jenkins' words to heart. That night, she wrote her first article about loneliness and kindness. She hesitated before submitting it, afraid others might laugh. But she remembered Mrs. Jenkins' kindness and clicked send anyway. When the paper came out, Emma was shocked. Students stopped her in the halls. A boy from science class told her, "I read your article. I felt the same way too. Thanks for writing that." Each week, Emma wrote more, growing braver with every article. Soon, she even started smiling at classmates in the hallways. To her surprise, they smiled back. That invisible girl began to feel visible again. Then one day, something incredible happened. Emma got called to the principal's office. Waiting inside was Mrs. Jenkins and the principal. "Emma," the principal said with a smile, "we have exciting news. Your articles have inspired so many students that we'd like you to give a speech about kindness at next month's school assembly." Emma's eyes widened. "Me? In front of everyone?" Mrs. Jenkins squeezed her hand. "You can do it, Emma. Remember, you matter." Emma spent days writing and rewriting. On assembly day, she walked nervously onto the stage. Her hands shook, but she remembered the kindness that started it all, the simple note and Mrs. Jenkins' gentle words. She took a deep breath and began. Have you ever wondered if one small act of kindness could really change someone's life? I used to wonder that too, until it happened to me. She spoke about feeling invisible, the mysterious note, and how Mrs. Jenkins believed in her when no one else did. When she finished, the entire school cheered. Years later, Emma returned to her old school as a teacher. On her very first day, she slipped a note into a student's locker. It simply read, "You are important. You matter more than you know. Your secret friend. Emma had transformed completely, but now she was changing the lives of others, one small act of kindness at a time.
Oh my gosh, what wisdom did we gain from that one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and be sure to subscribe for more.